Hello everybody and welcome to my new video on this YouTube channel where I share videos often about traveling, tourism and well, visiting amazing places. Today we are in the department of Risaralda in the municipality of Dos Quebradas and we're heading towards a coffee farm and we'll be around above 1400 and 1500 meters above sea level. They say that the view in this farm is amazing, so let's see how it goes. This is our first stop. We are at Vereda Buenavista. Actually, we stopped at the Mirador Buenavista and we're heading towards the Vereda Buenavista. For now, you just take a look at that view we have up and the view we have at the back in the background. Take a look at that.
Okay guys, this is it. We're walking, actually trying to climb. As you can see, this hill is not so easy. So if you come here, I recommend you to prepare yourself. I say climbing, but it's not so easy to get here. And we're just beginning. This is just the start. So well guys, here we are. We continue here. We're going up. And so far the view is amazing. The place is great. And something interesting to tell you is that here we get to see this fique, which is a plant, and they use it for, you know, like making ropes. So something good to know. And the place is full of these plants. Okay, so we keep on going because we still have a lot of walking. We need to go.
Okay guys, we just finished the hardest part of this trail and now we're heading towards the farm, the coffee farm. And it was amazing coming here because it was a little bit challenging, but it's not so, I mean, it doesn't take too long to come up here. So well, here we go and let's see, because it's time to grab a cup of coffee. Okay, that's right, we have arrived. This is the Finca de Café and well, it's beautiful, the view, it's amazing, the view is amazing as well. And now we will continue with the some kind of coffee tour because I came today just to visit and experience this amazing coffee they have, also to see all the details. And like in the future, the idea is to come along with other people, hopefully people from other countries, to so that they can see actually the Colombian coffee, which is well known.
Well, now we are surrounded by coffee. This is amazing. Today, Monday, holiday in Colombia, and enjoying this view, this amazing place, and surrounded by coffee trees, also other amazing plants and trees. This is so great. Okay, what they do is that they put the seeds, okay, of coffee here. She was explaining to me that they use first the sand and also earth to soil and sand to allow the grain to retain the to be in the best form to be planted. Otherwise, if for example they leave the seeds in the sun, that's not going to be the best seed to have a coffee tree. Okay, so well, I'm just trying to do my best to explain to you because this process has a lot of steps and parts, and of course my English is not so good. Okay, guys. Well, talking a little bit about coffee, here we have what we call um, colino coffee trees, and they are ready to plant them in the soil because they are planted now. If I am not mistaken, they are as you can see in the small or the first step, and they are like ready to be transplanted into the earth, into the soil. There you go. Here Mr. John was telling me that, well, if the coffee tree is not so like tall, it's not so high, what we do is that we just with our hands we take the actually the coffee trees. But well, he's helping me out. And but for example, if it is like this, what they do is that they have some kind of hanger or like something to like which is attached to the basket where we're collecting the coffee beans. So we take it with our hands if it is not so tall, if the tree is not tall. The other way is just using the basket and the hanger or one tool to have the tree like this, and then to like start like grabbing them because they are high. Okay. Ah, something he was telling me also is that look, we have the like with the beans, we they flourish and the flowers kind of white, and after that, that's the process of they first flourish and the flower falls, and after that the coffee beans they start to like growing. Well, now talking about the trees, the trunk, and all of that, take a look at that tree. As you can see, this one is that one is younger than this one. Okay, so what they do is that in order to have more production, they cut. As you can see, they cut the tree. So what they do is that they try to have different trunks, from out of the same tree, and they do this so that when, for example, one lowers the production, what they do is that they cut to have more production, but they have like a some like another tree that is going to help and continue with the production while the other is growing. So as you can see, there are other branches that are emerging here, but and by the time this is like growing, they will have the production of this one, and the same with this one. Okay, so it's something really interesting they are telling me, and this is how they do it in for real life, and it's great. It's great. Okay, guys. Well, something interesting to tell you is that here we can see the reality and the qualities, the characteristics or features that Colombia has, which is actually the World Heritage, the Coffee Cultural and Landscape World Heritage by UNESCO in 2011. And we can see that the conditions here are like the real like situation in Colombia. The conditions are that these coffee trees are planted in a hill, so which make the harvest a little bit challenging. Okay, so that's something worth mentioning. Well, guys, there. Take a look at this. I came here. If you come to a farm, a Colombian farm, they usually um, give you food, but this is insane. Look, this is just breakfast, and not the lunch. I'm repeating, and well, this is a delicious food, and we will continue here with the tour. It's great. So prepare yourself, brace yourself. If you're coming to Colombia to like a coffee farm or any farm, because they usually bring you this. So well, let's start. Well, guys, here we go. Ready to go because there are many other things to explore here in the farm. We already ate while you saw the food, and well, that's the dog. He's preparing as well. He's drinking water because they are going to join us. I don't know actually this machine. We call it despulpadora, and well, the process is that with this, what we can do is that we actually remove the like part of the fruit of the coffee beans, like the outer like layer of the coffee beans, and well, this is it. Okay, guys, here we are now in this coffee tour. We're going to continue, and we are going to head to the place where they dried the coffee beans, and up there you can see we call it marquesina, and it's the place where we usually dry the coffee in these coffee farms. Guys, today I will show you about arroz con leche. This is so sweet, and it's like a common kind of I don't know how to call it dessert. And well, look at that. It's just rice, and we have rice, we have milk, we have coconut, and raisins, I guess, pasas. Well, it's so delicious. I'm just enjoying this, and well, let me just actually record here so that you can see what it has. Look, this is arroz con leche for people who are not Colombians. If you're Colombian, you probably know about it. But for those who don't know, this is arroz con leche. As you can see, it has pasas. It's so delicious. It also has coconut. If you don't like coconut, well, you don't have to add coconut, but you have it. So take a look. It's so sweet, and yeah, this is it. So I highly recommend you to come and try it if you happen to be around in Colombia. Maybe I don't know in other parts of Colombia, but in the Andean region, with this quite often. Okay, so there you go. So delicious. After the dessert, we prepare again. We wear the boots to see where they dry the coffee beans, and let's see, because actually there are. Ah, look, that's the dog, the dog which is actually like joining us every single time. There's another name of the other. I don't remember the name of this one, but the other's name is Captain, but he's not here. So something interesting to tell you is that look, that's a carré plant, and they use this red plant to with red leaves to show the limits of the farms, okay, or the beginning of the farm and also the limits of the farm. So it's quite useful to know it. The name again is carré, and that's it. Okay, hello everyone. Here we get to the marquesina. This is the place where they actually dry the coffee beans, and well, as you can see, it is well organized. They're doing their work, and basically, how this works is really simple. This works by some kind of radiation generated by the sun, and what they do is that they cover this with plastic, and the temperature is going to increase. All right, and the temperature will increase, and that will help the coffee beans to be dried. Okay, so now so far they have like some beans here. They are drying them, but of course, since the weather condition is changing, usually they don't have that much. They usually when they have like second and third quality of coffee, they dry it here and they take it to the market and they sell it. All right. So then we will wait a little bit because they are like actually finishing like taking care of other plants over there. But after that, they will explain more about this process. Mr. John was explaining to me that this, well, if you don't know, this is the second and third quality of coffee. So basically, when they are removing the skin of the fruits of the coffee beans, they through the process in the machine, some coffee beans they pass from like to one part, and other parts they pass to the other. And what it happens is that if it is the second and third quality, it will like pass to the like not through some holes that the machine has, but it will pass like actually through another place. Okay, and the thing is that we call it third and second quality because it has some like it is not the best quality because it has some damages as you can see, but they still sell it, and people they will actually buy it even if it's the second and third quality, because here in Colombia what we do is that we don't like waste or like throw away coffee, we sell it. Okay, so they are like actually drying the second quality, and well, in another time I will show you the machine working, and I will show you the division, because that's a selection they do the selection by the size. This could be the selection of the size and also the selection of and it could be the size and also if the grain is complete, because sometimes they could be like inside they could have a void. How can I explain it? They don't have like the the size they have and also the weight. So that will be the second and third quality. As I was telling you, this is the place where they tried the second and third quality, and now we're heading back again down to see where they have the first quality coffee, Colombian coffee, because they are actually drying it in a different place. Because what we do is that here in the coffee plantations in Colombia, we actually do a selection, different selections based on the coffee bean, and we divide the products because this second and third quality will have a value, a cost, okay. And down there, if you can see in the other marquesina where they dry coffee, down there you will see the first quality, and they have already divided the two products because the price is going to be different, as I was mentioning. So now we're going down, we're going to head back there to see how it looks, the first quality. All right, everybody, this is the first quality coffee. You get to see it now. It's like similar every single one. Okay, if you compare this one to the other I was showing you, it doesn't seem so irregular. And well, something he's telling me, Mr. John is explaining me that actually, well, here is you feel the I mean the heat, And this is like great because in this region it rains a lot. So if it rains, it doesn't matter because the coffee is like here covered, and it's going to be like drying like in any moment, right? Like it's not going to stop the drying. Okay. Something important is that you need to like keep on moving the grains, the coffee beans. You need to keep on moving them so that they like dry. That all of them they dry. Okay. And you need to be checking them. And actually there are some other places where they have like something called elda, which is on the ceiling, on the ceiling. They actually have a platform, and they what they do is that they dry the coffee there. And if it rains, they have to cover the or close the ceiling or the roof. But if water enters, that's not going to be for coffee. So that's why here, as you can see, it's one of the most secure. Okay, it's really secure to have the coffee in this marquesina you're seeing, because the coffee is covered all the time. So well, let me see what you think about this on the comment section below. Something he's explaining me here is that, look, take a look at this one. It has like some kind of a skin we call the mucilage, and this mucilage actually is still like stick to the grain, and it well, it tells us that actually it needs to be uh, they need to dry it more. Okay, so when it's ready, this skin or parch is going to be easy to remove. It's going to be like a parchment or something like that. I think that's the name. So that skin is going to be drier, and it's going to be easier to remove it. But now, as you can see, it has this color because it needs more heat. But we need to have some kind of balance. Sorry, because there are a lot of mosquitoes here. So you need to have some kind of balance because it has to be in the right um, condition, not quite wet and not quite dried. Otherwise, it's going to be bad for the coffee bean, and it doesn't have the properties we want it to have. We want it to have. Okay, so it's amazing, right? It's just as I was telling you, there are a lot of like steps and a lot of yeah, steps to follow during this production, which is great, right?
Just to tell you something, actually, the person who is the owner of the farm, what she does is that, for example, when they have good quality, what they do is that they try to occupy the best space they have for drying. That is to say, the marquesina, which you can see at my back, at the background. So they try to actually use that space, like pretty much all the space, to dry the good quality coffee. And they try to put the second and third quality up there in the other marquesina, and they try to stack it like close to, like, try to stack it there so that they occupy less space. Okay, and they leave all of this for the good quality, which is better for them because they will pay, sorry, they will pay more for that one. Okay, something interesting to tell you is that, as Mr. John was telling me, this year the harvest, the coffee harvest in Colombia, or at least in this region, I am in Risaralda in the coffee axis, in the coffee cultural landscape. Basically, here, what they this year it's been the harvest has been during the year, like every single month they have had the chance to sell. Okay, and do the process of coffee or just selling the after the drying process they just sell, and they have been able to they actually uh, they are able to do that because the entire because of the rain and the weather, the conditions, the weather conditions here, they because usually the biggest harvest is the like in like 3 or 2 months at the beginning, like 3 months in the first semester of the year, and in the second semester of the year they also have other months actually where they have a bigger, the biggest harvest. And actually here in Risaralda they celebrate the the carnival, the festival of the harvest, coffee harvest, and they do it because that's the month in August where they have the usually, we say usually because now this year, as you can see, it's been like because of the weather and the rain and other conditions about the weather, they have had coffee during the year, which was great for them because every single month they have they had the opportunity to harvest and sell the coffee they have. So it's something worth mentioning. And now to end this amazing tour, we're going back to the farm so that we get the like a good cup of coffee. So join me.
Okay, everybody, this is what we prepared. The best quality coffee. You get to see it in the color, the taste, and the smell. Look, it's amazing because the color and the preparation and also the quality tells a lot about the coffee we have right here. And of course, this is what we get. Buen despertar, aroma que trasciende. You get it? And well, see you next time, everybody.